Gold Rush fans sound off on least favorite episode. Gold Rush fans shared what they think is the worst episode ever. The show grew in popularity over the years. It's not going to die down anytime soon, even though it had an off episode. The Discovery series centers around the gold mining operations in North America and South America. Fans have wondered if the show is staged. Despite this latest criticism, it has led to many spin-offs that follow the same premise. The series follows the lives of the miners and their dangerous adventures. The mining world is a high-stakes industry for the crews that have viewers tuning in every week. While this formula hasn't gotten old for fans, there is one episode they would like to forget. Gold Rush has the perfect mix of intrigue and drama that you won't find with most reality shows that are scripted. It's no secret that production likes to drum up drama. The show has gone on for 12 seasons and counting, and won't let out of steam anytime soon. Yet, there was one episode that viewers didn't enjoy watching. Some Gold Rush fans called it the worst episode of the entire series. This episode was not the result of a prank gone wrong or a controversial moment. The reason why it was so bad is that it was a glorified clip show, Halupa. Fans on IMDb voted Season 9, Episode 17, titled Gold Gurus, as the worst episode in Gold Rush history. At the time of this writing, it has 4.3 stars out of 10. Most of the other episodes have a rating of 6.7. Most viewers couldn't help but notice how glaringly different the format for this episode was. Gold Gurus was a filler episode that showed clips from previous episodes. While the clip show episode format is easy for TV shows to make, it's hated among fans. These types of episodes featured old scenes. Some viewers criticized the show for rehashing drama or old content to reach their episode count. Clip shows are common in both fiction and non-fiction shows, even though people hate them. Aside from this episode, Gold Rush is still going strong. Fans love the show no matter what. They just hope that the show won't air another clip show episode again. Per The Independent, these episodes have built up a bad reputation over the years as they offer nothing more than just filler. Other than that, viewers will continue to watch the series and its many spin-off shows. Gold Gurus didn't provide anything to Gold Rush Season 9. While most of the clips were from episodes that fans loved watching, they didn't want to see an episode like that again. They would rather tune in to see fresh drama. Recapping the events of the season is redundant since they already know what happened. This episode is only good for those who missed much of Season 9. What do you think is the worst episode of Gold Rush? What's your favorite episode? What are your thoughts on clip show episodes? Sound off below in the comment section. Check back with TV Shows Ace for more news on Gold Rush. Gold Rush fans sound off on least favorite episode. Of Gold Rush has been a staple of reality TV for over a decade, following gold miners as they risk it all in pursuit of riches in the wilds of the Alaskan wilderness and beyond. The show's success is built on its tension-filled moments, dramatic stories, and the roller coaster of highs and lows that the miners face every season. However, as with any long-running series, not every episode has been a hit with fans. While many episodes have garnered widespread acclaim, some have left viewers scratching their heads, wondering how they ended up in the final cut. From awkward storylines to lackluster mining results, Gold Rush fans have strong opinions about the episodes that missed the mark. Over the years, fans of the show have been vocal about their least favorite episodes. Through online forums, social media, and various fan communities, we've seen a recurring theme of frustration, confusion, and, at times, outright disdain for certain episodes. Here's a closer look at the least favorite episodes that fans have consistently called out, along with why they failed to resonate with the audience. The Filler Episode, Season 4, Episode 9. The Art of the Steal. One of the most common criticisms among fans is the prevalence of filler episodes, those that add little to the overarching narrative and seem more like a time killer than a meaningful addition to the season's story arc. In Season 4, Episode 9, The Art of the Steal, many fans felt that the episode was the epitome of filler. In this episode, much of the focus was on the squabbles between the miners rather than on any significant mining action. Viewers were already growing frustrated with the show's heavy reliance on interpersonal drama over the actual mining process, and this episode only amplified that. Rather than showing the real challenges of extracting gold in harsh conditions, the episode spent a disproportionate amount of time involving stolen equipment. The tension, which could have been exciting, instead felt forced and contrived. This episode was one of several that left fans feeling like they were watching more of a soap opera than a gritty mining show. I don't care about their personal drama. I came to watch them mine, not bicker about stolen tools. One fan commented on Reddit. Many agreed, expressing disappointment in the lack of actual gold mining footage, which is usually the driving force behind the show. The Unfulfilled Promise episode, Season 5, Episode 16. Game Changer. Another fan favorite turned dud was Season 5, Episode 16, Game Changer. Going into this episode, the hype was real. The episode had been marketed as a game-changing moment for the miners, with big promises of a breakthrough in gold mining technology. However, what fans got was underwhelming at best. In the episode, the miners test a new, high-tech piece of equipment, a state-of-the-art wash plant that they believed would dramatically increase their gold haul. While viewers were excited about the potential for new mining techniques, the actual results were a letdown. The machinery didn't work as expected, leading to massive setbacks that didn't feel particularly satisfying to watch. Rather than showing a triumphant moment of innovation, the episode felt like a tease, leaving viewers frustrated and unfulfilled. This was supposed to be the big turning point for the season, but it was just more of the same. Machines breaking down, miners complaining. It's like they hyped it up for nothing, one viewer noted. What made this episode particularly disappointing was that it felt like a missed opportunity to add substance to the season. Instead of progressing the plot with meaningful mining advancements, the episode was bogged down in the technical failures of the equipment, which didn't contribute much to the excitement fans expected from a season final. The Overdramatized episode, Season 7, Episode 13. The end of the road. By Season 7, the Gold Rush crew had grown accustomed to the ups and downs of mining, and viewers had become used to seeing the miners struggle against the odds. However, in the end of the road, Episode 13 of Season 7, fans felt that the show had taken the melodrama to new extremes. In this episode, the storyline revolved around the miners' personal problems, with significant screen time devoted to their struggles with the harsh Alaskan environment, their financial troubles, and the toll mining had taken on their relationships. While personal drama is certainly part of the show's appeal, many fans felt that this particular episode took things too far, sacrificing the thrill of gold mining for what felt like a soap opera. Every time a miner's truck breaks down, it's a huge, dramatic moment. How many times can we watch this happen before it gets old? Said one frustrated viewer. The episode's melodramatic tone felt out of place in a show that was initially praised for its focus on the gritty reality of gold mining. For fans who tuned in to see the miners push through adversity and make big strides in their quest for gold, this episode was an unwelcome detour. The False Narrative episode, Season 8, Episode 8. The Broken Dream. Season 8, Episode 8. The Broken Dream is often cited by fans as one of the worst examples of the show's tendency to create artificial drama. The episode revolves around a promising new venture that ultimately falls apart, as the miners experience one setback after another. However, many fans felt that the entire narrative was constructed to serve a specific storyline rather than reflecting the actual challenges of the mining process. The Broken Dream was marketed as a turning point for the miners, an emotional moment that would mark the end of a chapter for one of the more beloved teams. But when the big reveal came, viewers were left with the feeling that the show was more interested in manufacturing an emotional narrative than in showing the real challenges that miners face on a day-to-day basis. It felt like a complete bait and switch. They built up this big emotional moment, and when it didn't deliver, I felt totally let down, wrote one Reddit user. This episode exemplified a common complaint among fans. Gold Rush occasionally sacrifices authenticity for dramatic effect. While mining is inherently a high-stakes, unpredictable process, the episode's narrative felt too contrived, and the emotional payoff never seemed to land. The Stagnation episode, Season 10, Episode 7, Digging for Gold by Season 10, many fans were already growing weary of the repetitive nature of the show. In Digging for Gold, Episode 7 of the season, viewers were subjected to a tedious cycle of machinery breakdowns, gold losses, and minor frustration, none of which advanced the plot or offered new insights into the mining process. Fans were quick to point out that this episode felt like a rehash of previous seasons' struggles, with little